Jihoon loved adventure games. He would sit in front of the computer all day, battling monsters and finding treasures in his favorite games. But his parents, worried about how much time he spent gaming, decided to ban the use of his computer and phone. "What am I supposed to do now?" Jihoon muttered as he sat in the middle of his room, staring at the blank computer screen. With no games, no phone, and all his comics already read, he felt completely bored. He wandered around the house aimlessly, and finally stopped in front of a small fish tank. Inside, a tiny goldfish swam lazily. Jihoon sighed. "I wish you could talk or do something fun," he said to the fish. That night, Jihoon opened his window and looked up at the starry sky. The quiet night made him feel lonelier than usual. "If I had a brother or sister, I wouldn't be so bored," he thought, staring at the twinkling stars. Suddenly, the goldfish in the tank caught his attention. Its shimmering scales seemed to glow faintly in the dark. Jihoon blinked. Was the fish sparkling? Before he could react, the goldfish swam right up to the glass and looked at him. Then it spoke. "Why do you look so sad?" Jihoon stumbled backward, his eyes wide. "You can talk." "Yes, I'm Ruby," the fish replied, its tail swaying gracefully. "You looked so bored and lonely, I thought I'd help." "How could you help me?" Jihoon asked, still in shock. "I'll take you on an adventure," Ruby said with a playful swish of its tail. "You'll see that there's so much more to the world than you think." Ruby suddenly released a bubble from its mouth, and the bubble grew bigger and bigger until it surrounded Jihoon. Before he knew it, everything around him sparkled and changed. When Jihoon opened his eyes, he realized he was inside the world of his favorite comic book, A Haunted Castle. "This is the comic I was reading last night," Jihoon exclaimed. Ruby swam beside him, now hovering in midair. "It's time for you to live the adventure yourself. There's treasure in this castle, but you'll need to face the ghost who guards it," Ruby explained. Jihoon gulped but nodded. He cautiously entered the castle. The halls were dark, and eerie laughter echoed in the distance. Suddenly, a large ghost appeared, floating in front of him. "Who dares enter my castle?" the ghost bellowed.